Before you start, the content of this video is not tailored to any specific needs and is intended for guidance, education, and motivational purposes only. Although it may be useful, it cannot replace personalized diagnosis and treatment or advice from medical and health professional practitioners.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our fifth session of this series of relaxation sessions. And today what I wanted to do is something really quick, but something that I think we all need. When we go to work, we usually have quite a few we're quite focused on completing that work, and more often than not in our lunch break we end up actually working through the lunch break, or just stopping and eating and maybe looking at our phones, which is probably more screen time if your job involves a lot of screen time. And what I'm here to promote really is that when you're at work in the middle of the day, if you actually take some of your break time to unwind and to relax your body and to sort of loosen up those muscles that have been tightening up with your work in the morning, then you probably find the afternoon and the rest of the day much easier. So I'll just show you a few things that you can try that will actually get you through to the end of the day with a little less discomfort, especially if you're one of these people who gets pain in or stiffness in the neck and the shoulders, or spends a lot of time at the computer, so your hands are always in front of you. It tightens up the muscles in the chest. So what we want to do is to get those all stretched out, maybe even do some few breathing techniques, and hopefully sort of have a nice relaxed rest of the afternoon. So I'm going to get started. So what we're going to do is you're going to just sit back, and on purpose I've chosen sort of an office chair so that you can, imagine yourself doing it when you're doing these at work. So you can do them at the desk. You don't need floor space, you don't need anything else. So all you need to do is just sit down and relax. And also another thing that I've left out today is the music, and I've done that on purpose because sometimes in our workplace we don't have that option to put on music because we might be disturbing other people. So what you're going to do is just going to sit back and relax. If you'd like to put on your own music, that's absolutely fine, or if you've got a headset and you'd like to use that, that's okay. So what we're going to do is this: you're just going to sit down, just going to move the shoulders around a little bit and the neck as well, and we're just going to start with some stretches. So I'm going to move backwards a little bit here so that you can see me a little bit better, but we're going to do the upper body stretches. So we're just going to start with the neck from side to side, just going to give it good few stretches, and then the other side. Really want those muscles to relax as much as possible. These are usually the problematic ones. Okay, and if you ever feel like on this side I'm quite tight, so you can always go back and repeat the same stretch twice and focus on the ones that you need the most. And always after a few seconds you'll feel like you can go that little bit further into your stretch. Now you're going to look down. And while you're looking down, I would encourage you to arch your shoulders forwards and down, just so that you can stretch the top of the bottom of the neck and between the shoulder blades, and just hold that there. Always sort of breathe and give that a chance to relax. One of the things that we do the least is do quick stretches where they don't actually make much of a difference. So now you're just gonna lift your head up and pull your shoulders back this time. So you really want a nice good stretch in the chest. And just hold that there. Just take a few deep breaths. And out. Taking deep breaths in the middle of a stretch really does help to loosen that up. Back to the neck again. I'm just going to pull it from side to side. I'm just going to hold that stretch there. And then to the other side. I'm seeing a few people joining me there, so hi Shaz and Kristen, thanks for joining. Okay, now we're just going to start moving downwards a little bit, so we're just going to stretch the chest. We're going to start with pulling our hands up, getting a nice stretch through the chest and also the shoulder blades and the sides of the arms. And it's something that most people do naturally, like to stretch out when they're at a seat at work. So this really helps. But normally they do it quickly, and we want to spend at least 15-20 seconds there. Good. Just take a few deep breaths and help it release. And I'm going to bring our arms down. And now we're going to take one arm, bring it right behind us. Okay, if needs be, sort of hold on to the seat, but you just want to keep the other shoulder back and just reach right back and hold that there. Just take a deep breath. And out. And again, a deep breath in and out. And bring those shoulders back and down. And bring that arm forwards. Now with the right hand, we're going to go right back. Bring your arm right back, and don't forget to keep the other shoulder back. So and ideally the arm is at your shoulder level more or less. Just take a deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Trying to drop those shoulders as much as you can. And bring that forwards again. Now, roll the shoulders round and back. Nice big round circular movements. And now turning frontwards. Nice big round circular movements again. Okay, and just sort of shake it out a little bit. Now we're just going to bring your arm up and across your body. And just hold it there. These stretches don't usually feel too intense, but they really make a difference for the arms to be able to relax. We tend to use them quite a bit if we're typing all day, holding our arms up sort of to a laptop or a computer. So it's really important to get them done as well. The other side, coming up and across, just holding it there. And that's it. And just nice, good stretch. And bring that arm down. That's it. So we've done both sides now. Now we're going to do the triceps muscle. And again, that gets really tight because, I mean, how often do we reach right up and back? And that does tend to get tight. So what you're going to do is just going to get the shoulder, the elbow up. And with your other hand, you're going to pull the elbow backwards. And you're just going to hold it there. And again, we're just going to hold it for a few seconds. Sort of about 15-20 seconds. Give that nice good stretch. Try and keep your back up straight. Try not to lean forwards while you're doing this. And try not to put your head down either. Try and look straight ahead while you're doing this and feel sort of a nice stretch coming down there and into the shoulder blade and sometimes into the back as well. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and out. And in and out. I'm going to bring that down and give the arms sort of just a chance to relax. And now we're going to do the other side. So elbow up, elbow back, and just hold. Just hold it there. And you might find that in some areas are much tighter than the others, and you might not be able to explain that, but it's really important for you to know where you are tight, because say if you have 2 minutes when you are at work and you just need to tackle that area quickly, then all you need to do is just focus on those tight areas and just spend 2 minutes stretching out those tight areas, and it will make such a big difference. Very good, and bring that down. That's perfect. And we've done that in sort of just a few minutes, so we're just going to move a bit further down into the trunk. So we're just going to turn to one side. Okay, you can use the chair to pull yourself around and just turn your body as far as you can. Just hold it there. Again, take a few deep breaths. Again, and out. Just hold it there a little bit longer. And relax. And now we're going to turn the other way. Okay, I'm just using the side of the chair just to help turn me that little bit more. And turning with my head as well. And just hold. Take a deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. Just hold it a few more seconds. And relax. Now, as you are in a neutral position, you're just going to reach forwards and stretch out your lower back. Just as much as you can. As far forwards as you can go. Just hold that for a few seconds. Sometimes the back stiffens up quite a bit, and just doing this for a few seconds will make a difference. If you've got any low back pain or stiffness in the lower back, you might feel it pulling a little bit more. If it gives pain coming down the leg, maybe ease off into it a little bit. But a bit of pulling is fine and a pinching is not. Now, having done that, what I want you to do is we're going to do a little bit of movement around the pelvis again. Very good for the lower back. What you're going to do is you're going to tilt the pelvis forwards. So just literally, if you've got your fingers on the bones of the front and then holding onto your hips, what you want to do is step your fingers forwards and backwards, but you don't want to be sort of rocking backwards and forwards. You just want to hollow your lower back and then tilt backwards as far as you can, and just get that moving backwards and forwards. Just a few repetitions of that, and that should help loosen up a lot of the muscles that do stiffen up from sitting in a chair all day. So just rock backwards and forwards, just a couple of times. And that's it. Now, last but not least, we are going to work on the forearms and the hands. So we're going to pull the hands back and fingers back and just hold it there. And just maintain it there. Just give a nice good stretch right through that forearm and wrist. This is really important if you're a manual worker, if you've been working. For example, I've had 3 patients today, this morning, and they were quite sort of hands-on heavy patients. So I can feel that it gets tense, and this really does help to loosen that up after working. So that's nice and relaxed. there, and I can feel sort of the tension coming through the forearm there. And then after you stretch it, sort of give it a good shake, just to relax those muscles, and then we'll do the other side, pulling the fingers back. And just hold that right there. Always try and keep it beyond the 15 seconds because it's only the second half of the stretch that's ever going to work. And then down and pull down and back. And just hold it there. Excellent. And give your hands a good shake. Okay, give your fingers sort of a good twist back and forth. My knuckles are cracking, but that's not why I'm doing that. You really want to sort of move your fingers around a little bit and get them to relax and release, especially sort of the thumbs, because even when we're doing this, we usually leave the thumb out. So give those a nice good stretch in all directions. Just get them to feel nice and loose and relaxed. Give them a good shake out. And then one thing that's really important, so we've done a few stretches, but what's really nice is to clear your mind while you're after doing that. So now if you even close your eyes, you can feel through your body, that your upper body at least, that your muscles are quite relaxed. You can actually do stretches of your legs, but we're not going to do them today. But you can do stretches of your legs even while you're sitting down, sort of in a work environment. But one thing that we tend to not do is, because it might look lazy or we just don't do it, is to actually unwind a little bit. So what we're going to do today is just going to sit down in a nice relaxed position. And we're not going to take long, we're just going to take a few deep breaths. So we're just going to take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. It's just to unwind. And again, a deep breath in and out. And again, a deep breath in and out. Now just sit in your chair, breathe normally, continue breathing normally. And what you want to do is you just want to clear your head and just imagine, just focus on your breathing in and out. And just focus on that and on releasing the tension within you. So if while you're breathing in and out, as you breathe out, try and release that tension. Try and release it through your breath and feel your body relaxing as you're breathing. Feel the rest coming over you. And just do that just for another minute or so. Doesn't need to take long, but to just help you to focus on your body and how you're feeling. And this is a good time to also check whether you're feeling tension or stress anywhere else that you want to tackle afterwards. But for now, we're just doing some breathing. Now we're just going to take a deep breath in and out. And breathe in and out. And one more in and out. And that's it. Doesn't need to be very long. We've been just under 20 minutes. So, and that already makes a very big difference. I actually came in just after a patient and came straight to do this. And I was quite worked up because I was running a little bit late. But that already feels better and I can feel like I can focus on something now. So it's really useful if just taking 10 minutes out of your day, 20 minutes just to relax and just to sort of refocus your mind, you know, just calm down. We're thinking about so many things throughout the day and things that we need to do and things we're reminding ourselves, that just doing this just for a few minutes really will help us be more productive in the rest of our day. And it helps us to remember that we need to look after ourselves. So taking part of your lunch break time just to do this would really make a big difference. So as I mentioned, this is the 5th session out of the 6 that I promised that I'd do. And the 6th one is going to be on Sunday in the evening. It's not on an event in the group, but I've done it on our page, on the Gallant Wellness page. So please sign up for that if you want to join. And we will be launching the relaxation platform, which I'm working really hard on at the moment, doing lots of filming and setting everything up. If you have any questions about that or about anything that we're doing with regards to relaxation, then pop that either in the comments or on the page at some point, or you can message me directly as well. And also I've put a poll there on about what topics you guys would like to address in the coming weeks, and it was weight loss. Everyone tended to vote for that one anyway. So that is probably what we're going to be doing. There will be a challenge at some point, but we will start that as of this next week. And anything that you want from that, please let us know, so that we can sort of adapt it to exactly what you need and where your struggles are. I will be asking that in the group anyway, but I hope you will join us on Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Take care.